probably my favorite food ever. Look at how good that looks. Amazing. Love it. It's kind of funny. After having this entire week and a half off, I've actually switched from doing a burrito in the morning to doing a burrito in the afternoon and doing oatmeal in the morning because oatmeal's just quicker. So hope you guys like that intro B-roll. But guess a couple things. Let me just go ahead and sort this out in my head. A, I want to talk about productivity. Like, how do people stay productive throughout the day? B, what having this time off has done as far as like how I've changed around like my lifestyle a little bit, or like changed my day around to kind of better suit my productivity, which I think is kind of neat. And then 3, just like, I just want to like, I don't know, talk about how much I want to be a full-time creator, for the love of God. Like, and just, I got to do something to figure it out. But so number 1, productivity. How do you stay productive? I've been trying to figure that out because I was like, okay, I've had about a week and a half off for reasons. You could probably guess why. I've had to stay at home and not go to work for a surprise vacation, we'll call it. And luckily I haven't felt too bad during this surprise vacation. Like, it hasn't been too bad. I think it's because I'm probably up to date on shots and stuff, but either way, I don't want to talk too much about that. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out like, okay, like let me go and act like I'm a full-time creator. Like I have all this time, like, and I'm, you know, staying at home, not going out doing anything. So let me just pretend like I'm a full-time creator right now. Like, what would I be doing? What are my important things? And I guess like one big thing that I appreciate that I haven't really, that like helped me, I think, is I didn't increase my stream times, because I feel like streaming is fun. I love streaming. I love interacting with people, which, by the way, if you're new watching this, I do stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday night, 8 p.m. right now. So be cool if you hit that follow button down below. And also like and subscribe to this video and channel, because I put a lot of effort into this. I think you guys might like the content. No, I'm just kidding. If you guys like the content though, please, you know, like, subscribe, content. Anyways, God, I'm cringe at this. But anyways, yeah, I've been trying to treat it like I've been a full-time creator. So I've been trying to like do like lists what I need to get done. I've been trying to do it for the weekend, stuff like that too. And I'm still trying to figure out the best way to do it. And I know that one thing that I do that is a problem is that I think I try and strategize too much and perfect too much to the point where I just don't do. And I just like paralyze myself from doing anything at all. And I know it's a problem and I'm trying to get better at that. But I'm also like, I also think it's worthwhile to like put the question out there, like, what do you guys do to keep yourself productive? What do you do to make sure that you're keeping on task, that you are getting done what you need to get done throughout the week, right? Like, it's crazy to think that even just working on my own stuff, right? I have 2 videos a week I gotta get done, which is, well, one of them gets handed off to Zygo Media, and then another one is like what I have to edit and I have to put out. I have to get clips ready for, you know, the next week or whatever. Like, I'm trying to do batch creating, right? So I'm trying to do like 7 to 10 clips a week. So that way I have daily uploads on short form content on all the platforms. And then I have to pull those down and I have to like batch post them to places in drafts or schedules and stuff like that, which I'm gonna work on scheduling, because my friend today reminded me that you can schedule TikToks through their app online, or their desktop web version. And I think you can do the same thing with Reels through Instagram. So I'm gonna explore those options, because the more I can just automate that side of it, like the pre-posting, just the easier it's gonna be. Even sometimes it's hard to remember to go into your drafts and post something like, oh man, like I like to post it in the morning, but I forget. So, but yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out how can I optimize it. Like, one thing I did to change my morning routine is, I'll try and walk you through a day. Basically I get up around like 8:30, between 8:30 and 10 is when I try and get up, 8:30 and 10, depending on what time I went to bed the night before. And then I'll get up, make some oatmeal, some coffee, get my day ready with either watching a video or just planning out like, okay, what do I want to try and get done today? What's on my plate? And then from there, I start working. I'll work till probably like, you know, maybe like 1 or 2, maybe even 3. Somewhere in between there, I might get up and get a snack or something like that. And then around like 2 or 3, I go out and I just make this food. I go out there, I clean. It's kind of like my way to like break away from my work really quick. So I go out there, I make the burrito, I clean up my dishes just to make sure I don't have anything like, you know, that I have to worry about afterwards. And then I come back, I start working on more stuff, maybe even try and get a workout at that time. And then I come back, work on more stuff, get ready for a stream. And that's pretty much what my day looks like. And it's like, so for me, it works pretty well, I guess. And I'm still trying to get better about staying on task and not get distracted, because another awesome thing about having all this time is that I get to hang out in streams, which I don't normally get to do. And it really sucks, because I do like supporting my friends. I do like just vibing out with their communities and stuff, but man, is it a productivity drainer. Like, I feel like I get so distracted. I'm always like typing in people's chats, wanting to join in the conversation. Today, my friend, I mean, she didn't have to pull my arm or anything, but today she convinced me to play Apex with her. So I was like, all right, screw it, let me go play Apex for, a game or two. So I'm so susceptible to Twitch and just having it drain my productivity, which is good and bad, I guess. Like it's a good and a bad thing. It's good if it happens every now and again, but not all the time. So I've been trying to journal about that stuff or making lists and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I mean, I would love to hear what you guys do for productivity, or if you found a video helpful, if you could link it to me in the description below, that would be, or excuse me, put a comment of that video and put a link to a video that you found helpful. That'd be super amazing. I really appreciate it. I think it'd be super helpful because again, I'm trying to figure out like what people do so I can take bits and pieces from other people and just make my own, like, this is how I am productive. This is what I do and this is how it works for me. Next thing, I forget the next thing I even said. Productivity, routine. Did I talk about my routine? Yeah, I kind of just talked about my routine. I mean, that's pretty much been it. But man, having this experience, this time to myself makes me realize just how much I want to be a full-time content creator. And I know that even now, like I feel like it's a lot to even handle with just my own stuff, but dude, I would love to be able to work with companies, help them do product releases and launches and stuff like that, do sponsored videos and stuff. Gosh, I could really do this. I could actually do this. Like even having this time, like I know I could do this. Like I can definitely excel at it, definitely push myself, definitely creative enough for it. Like I can 100% do this. And it's just, I gotta figure out that, like, how do I do that? I have to map that out. Again, if you're a full-time creator, like it'd be cool if you could tell me your story in the comment section, like how did you do it? Or even if you're getting close, right? You're on that cusp of like, I'm like a light switch away from getting it. Like, what have you done to get there? Like, I'm really interested, and almost I might even take time to like interview people and just ask them these questions because I find it so fascinating to learn about this stuff. Like, how did people do it? Like, how do people remain productive and keep up their productivity, but also balance their life? It's not easy, it's definitely difficult. And I mean, even from this week and a half, I've been trying to figure out like what works best for me. And I know it's gonna take a lot longer than just a week and a half to actually be able to figure that out. Yeah, if you have any suggestions or anything like that, let me know in the comments below. If you guys think it's a good idea to go and interview someone and have it either be a stream segment or have it be, a video or both. I mean, maybe both is a good idea. Let me know and I'll try and figure something out because I would love to have these kind of conversations. I've already asked a couple friends and like, I would love to talk to someone about this stuff. Like this stuff is really interesting to me. So maybe there's just a need for a podcast of my routine podcast or segment. Who knows? I don't know. I find it interesting. Maybe you guys don't, but either way. So it's pretty much all I guess I had for this kind of vlog or update. Hopefully you guys like the intro. I actually found a new YouTuber. Let me look up their name actually right now. I'm gonna look up their name. Please hold. Isn't this great just looking at my face as I do nothing? Bro, I've got a lot of subs. I'm subbed to a lot of people is what I mean. I found it. It literally took me like 5 minutes to find it. Oh my God. Okay, so I've been watching Matthew and Cena. I'll put him in the description below. Matthew and Cena, Ryan KO. I'll put him in there as well too. Oh, Matt Diavella, who's also massive on YouTube. But yeah, these guys just talked about like, how to like, all right, so as I'm editing this video, I realized I lost my train of thought towards the end. So what I was trying to say is that with Matthew and Cena, he talks about basically making a list of short things to do, also doing like working sprints where he will go a certain amount of time without being distracted at all, and he'll just make sure that he's getting work done, which I found to be super helpful. So on my actual watch, this is so hard. That didn't work out so well. So basically what I'm trying to say is that I can actually set my watch to where it will literally do not disturb for an hour. And honestly, I've been trying to do that and then putting my phone over because usually it's on my desk like this. I will literally tap it to wake it and see what my notifications are. So I literally flip it around. So I go to tap it because I've done that where I'm like, oh, what's going on my phone? And then I'm like, oh. So things like that. And then talking about like journaling and stuff like that, making sure that you're planning. Like Matthew and Cena and Ryan both talk about that quite a bit. So yeah, so I definitely recommend checking those out. I'll try and find those videos and put them in the description below. So if you guys want to check those out and also their YouTubes, I think their YouTubes are very beautifully done, the way that they're recorded and stuff. Awesome YouTubers. So definitely check them out. But I really enjoyed learning about that kind of stuff. And that's what I was trying to say. I just kind of lost my train of thought because I literally spent like 10 minutes trying to find their YouTube channel. So back to the video. yeah, if you guys have any information, like as far as you want to share, like what helped you, what do you think is a good best practice, whatever, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. I would love to hear it and read it. I read all my comments. Appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching the video to the end. If you guys haven't, like, subscribe. Also, feel free to talk to me on Twitch, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday night at 8 p.m. I appreciate you. All right, I've now waited about 20 minutes to eat my food. It's probably cold now, so I'm gonna do that. Adios.
Yeah! Woo! Sit down, baby! Yes, sir! Yes, sir!